No matter what you do, they will never be satisfied. You get good grades, it's not good enough. You get into a good college, wrong college. You get a job, wrong salary. You leave the job to build something real. You are irresponsible. I spent 30 years trying to win a game I didn't even choose to play. And the day I stopped, everything changed. Stay with me because what I'm going to tell you in the next 5 minutes might be the most important thing you hear this year. Let me tell you something that took me years to understand. The people who criticize your dreams are not doing it because they care about you. They're doing it because it's the only thing they know. They never started a business. They never took an unconventional path. They never questioned the script they were handed. So when you do, they don't see your courage. They see their own failure. And instead of sitting with that uncomfortable truth, they throw it at you. Every criticism, every warning, every be realistic. That's not about your dream. That's their unfinished dream, their unlived life, their inner frustration looking for somewhere to land. And here's how I know this is true. Watch these people carefully. They do it to everyone. Different words, different tone, different relationship, but the same pattern every single time. Because it was never about you, it was always about them. They're not your judges, they are the mirrors of everything they chose not to become. But here's where it gets really interesting. Because this isn't really about society, it goes much deeper than that. It is in our biology. Think about early humans. Every single day was about survival, predators, harsh weather, the unknown. Our brains evolved to do one thing above everything else: protect us. And the way it protects us is simple. Anything unknown, avoid it. Anything uncomfortable, run from it. Anything that breaks the pattern, find 100 reasons why it's dangerous. You have felt this yourself. You promise yourself to wake up at 4 a.m. tomorrow. The alarm hits, and within 5 seconds, your own mind gives you 100 reasons to stay in bed. That's not laziness. That's 200,000 years of survival programming doing exactly what it was built to do. Now here's the uncomfortable truth. When you decide to break the script, you're not just fighting your family. You're not just fighting society. You're fighting your own brain. A brain that was never designed for ambition. It was designed for survival. And in 2026, playing it safe feels like survival, but it's actually the slowest ways to die. Staying in the wrong job, living someone else's life, following a script you never wrote. That's not safety, that's just a comfortable cage. So what does the breaking the script actually mean? For me, it's simple. It's living the life you want. Not the one your parents wrote, not the one your relatives approved, not the one society handed you. Imagine driving a car. You control everything. The speed, the direction, the road you take. You can brake, accelerate, stop completely. Drive in the rain, in the desert, in the mountains. Take the scenic route. Take the reckless one. You might get into an accident. You might feel scared. You might feel the most alive you have ever felt. But whatever happens, you own it. Every decision, every consequence, every moment. Nobody else, just you. And here's why that matters more than anything. We don't regret the things we choose. We regret the things we let others choose for us. I haven't had an income in 4 months. 4 months. And when I wake up every morning, I don't regret a single day. Because the first time in my life, I'm driving my own car. There are days I get scared. Days I question everything. But that inner voice, the one I suppressed for my entire life, it finally gets to speak. And it tells me to keep going. So let me ask you something. What are you waiting for? The right time? I will save you years of waiting. The right time is never coming. Your brain will always find a reason. Society will always have an opinion. The critics will always be there. None of that is going away. So here's what I want you to do. Not tomorrow, not next week, today. Pick one thing, just one. Something that scares you. Maybe it's waking up at 4 a.m. Learning a new skill, having a difficult conversation, starting something you have been postponing for years. I'm not telling you to quit your job. I'm not telling you to burn your life down. I'm telling you to do one thing today that proves to your brain that you are the one driving. Because momentum doesn't start with a giant leap, it starts with one decision that leads to another and another until one day you look back and realize you have become someone you once only dreamed of being. I know this because I lived it. I was terrified of talking to people. I become someone who seeks out conversation. I hadn't taken 10 photographs of myself in 6 years. I now look straight into a camera every single day, not because I stopped being scared, but because I stopped letting the fear decide. That's breaking the script, not a dramatic moment, not a perfect plan, just one decision made with courage every single day. So tell me in the comments, what is your one thing? The thing you have been putting off? The thing that scares you most? Write it down below. And come back and tell me how it felt. Because your story matters and it starts today.